Oh, whoops. That title's not correct. All right. Hello? Hello? Am I not allowed to pin messages? All right, I'm not allowed to do anything, huh? Whoops. We are not watching EG, by the way. Hello? I can't pin? What the? I can't pin. Yep, cool. Anyway, we'll just remind that to people who stop by. What the f is this, dude? What? Why, man? No. Nothing? No habit? Say no more. Say no more. Darn. King, I'm not gonna lie to you. After reviewing, because I'm making that, like, 3 Pearl video. After reviewing your footage, I gave you terrible fucking notes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Or, like, I misdiagnosed your problem. So a little oopsie from me there that I hope to rectify with this VOD upcoming. Little bit of a oops. All good. Hey. At least he took it on the chin. Yeah, it'll be in the video, but essentially I diagnosed your lack of fighting as like the problem. And this is merely a symptom, not the actual problem. The problem that you had is that you're very risk adverse. Wow, that was the worst A I've ever made in my life. Howdy. And because we're risk adverse, we weren't taking or making plays that are quote unquote risky, and it stops our chances of winning specific rounds. Yeah. And so we'll keep this in mind while we're reviewing, but I really thought that this was like the big problem that kind of stifled a lot of your plays. Because there are some times where, yeah, you should take some risks, see what happens, roll the dice. And in those moments, you never would. And there are times that you don't want to be risky, and then, you know, happens. And it was actually those, like, plays where you make your mistakes, where you try to be a little too risky. Alright, but you're here. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna waste your time. You're here. We're all here. We're square. He popped a submission. Clove. What? What? Hello? Oh, Clove? This isn't Reina. What? Good God. these stats are stupid. Holy moly. Man, you probably are just stupidly risk adverse, because I guarantee you shoot anyone, they die. But you're putting yourself in situations where you're not allowing yourself to shoot people and they die. Like, this number is silly. This number is also silly, don't get me wrong. But, like, this number is, like, surprisingly average. Like, to an absolute decree, like, a really decree. Your like, it doesn't matter. Like, your headshot percentage, it doesn't really matter, but it's, like, stupidly high. I mean, you're just kind of winning games right now, which makes sense. You're playing few, you're staying focused. Life's good. You're chilling. All your maps are chilling. You haven't played enough. Split. You've actually won all your games on Split. The character development goes nice. Huge. Icebox VOD. It was this game. 50%. Good God, dude. Half your shots were to the head. Half your shots attempted were to the head. That is a silly number. Like, if you just look at headshot percentage, your numbers are silly. But there's no way that that's a problem. Like, there's something else going on here. Hold on, you can shut up. All right. All right, class. Ooh, double controller. Yeah, I was about to say on Icebox? Really? Clove? All right, I mean, a fine decision to make. I assume this got insta and you're like, huh. Yeah, no, not gonna bother with that.
You know what? I love you.
So A, respect. No Reyna and Viper. Oh, yeah, shoot, Reyna also got insta. That's your duo, though. You can be like, hey, bud. No picking Reyna, you nerd. Not allowed to do that. Oops. Well. Darn. I'm down for a risky fight. These fights actually kind of suck, though. I'm not going to lie. Think of the classic as this, like, medium range weapon, medium to close. Because you really don't want a long range fight with this gun. It is so inaccurate. It's not even funny. Like, to the point where you're routing here when you're trying to scale. Like, if you're going to scale A, you bought like classic. You're kind of only allowed to do the jump up, jump down, like right here, and then scale this way. Because this fight is almost impossible. Because, yeah, you even like jumped away. You're like, there's no way that this is the fight. I'm also kind of surprised that you just called a pivot. This is a weird round one. Normally, this is like where you test. This round is where you test, like, hey, do they hold sight really well? And maybe they do get one kill, and it's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. And it was the Jet on the offing. Like, the Jet just kind of, like, folded and showed the whole playbook. It was like, okay, I'm willing to go on this, like, generator and shoot somebody. So we can expect there to be an op at some point, you know? And there's ways we can counter that. I'm thinking about 12 in my head right now. But we didn't actually know if they can hold A. Yep, next threat. I have been downloading Isaac lag too. This lag and stuff has been a nightmare. This is a good spot if this was like a normal gun round and your entire team was like alive. You should walk here. Oh, hey. Well, you found a good time. You actually found a great timing. You just miss. That's a sick timing. He just died. I mean, get owned. That dude was just mega ready for you. Whatever. Round 1L. Feel like you should have just committed to the play, because it's so hard to just pause when you're down numbers and then like re-explore the map. It's just really hard to get any traction. And to be fair, the second you do get traction, you get absolutely destroyed. Even I don't even think you tagged a bullet.
Reloaded.
Enemy spot is B.
Locating targets.
No peeking.
I mean, yeah.
All missiles away.
Spike down A.
We take those. You just keep walking. This is one of your moments. I knew you were gonna be super risk adverse. This is a situation, and this is a round where you essentially want to take more risk. And note your plays that you have. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to here. This walk is actually sick. I'm down. You look for this fight. You look for this early fight. That dude dashes forward out of your control. Like, you go to try to get the kill. The second this guy dies, instead of trying to route this way, you turn around and you try to walk in your smoke, go deep, or try to walk back and kill somebody. Because if you're going to walk here, try to double up with the Viper, it's like, there's no way you're winning this round. Like, you have no shot. Jump at this guy. Yeah, right click. It's right click time. Well, I mean, get owned.
Player standing.
Little miss. All good. I feel like if you went like hyper aggressive, that dude doesn't notice you and you kill this guy from behind. Or maybe you die, who cares? Like, that's just the risk. That's just the risk that comes with the play.
the spike. Drone going out.
Yeah, lag. What can you do? Hey, what the?
Dude, one on top of yellow.
No peeking. Reloading.
One backside.
All missiles away.
Yep.
One enemy remains.
I'm down.
Flawless.
Yeah, you're really patient with your fights. That's why you have a really high headshot percentage. You're really good at just waiting for them to be on your screen. You adjust pretty quickly. And you're pretty patient with that first bullet. That'll be my praise for this session.
Pushing. Tenemos mucho camello.
Oh, you guys do not have a play. Viper walk here, you walk here. These guys are in transition. They have no idea what's going on. You guys are walking places, but hey, it is what it is.
Placing sentry.
Enemy spotted B.
Could be yellow.
Drop in a smoke.
It is definitely yellow. This smoke up, there's someone back yellow for sure. I mean, for sure. There's no in way. There's somebody, dude. There is definitely somebody at this like front box of yellow. Like if there's nobody here, I will eat my own like shoe. Cause look what they spent. They made a one way for this guy right here. They put the smoke up to play flush here. Like there is no way. This is a pause and leave.
We can wait the wall.
Or pause and rehit, you know? Dude. Dude, am I not a fucking oracle? Come on, man. Y'all know me.
Wait for the wall.
Placing alarm bot.
It wasn't even a one-way. They just kind of smoked off yellow. Whoops. There's two there. What's up? What's up, boy? I mean, oh, you have no more wall, huh? I'm down to look for this fight. If they give you this fight, you take it. If they don't give you this fight, unlucky. What's the question of the day? What's one habit you want?
I guess next no. I guess.
No peeking.
You're still kind of... Here's the thing. You're still kind of doing that walk thing, you know? Like, really watch this back. Like, you're just kind of walking, trying to hope to find people. Like, think of your threats. Top sight, not there. Back sight, not there. Dude right here, well, he's there. And then we all die. But you kind of see, like, in slow motion, what's going on here. And I'm curious to see if, like, this is still an ingrained part of your habit. Because when you actually peek something with intention, they die. And when you do all this walk-in stuff and you have to get into your gunfight technique, it's like, uh-oh. You know?
Last player standing.
Question of the day, because it didn't let me pin it. Yeah, I'm not allowed to pin anything. It's like, what's one habit you want to, like, you wish to start now? I'll try to remember that or post it throughout the day.
What? I think Viper does.
Dude, you deserve to die. Look at this real quick, because this is gonna come back to where we're just not peeking properly. Like, really watch this with scrutiny. Like, first, I'm down for you to walk this because who can be here, right? Like, who could theoretically be here at this time? Literally 0 people without noise. Neon with noise. Everyone else, no. Maybe Jet with a dash, but still noise. But now, like, everything else in 5 seconds, people could walk. Like, this is walkable because, like, the barrier's right here. Like, you can walk up here. You can walk up here in 5 seconds. Super possible. But notice how you walk exposed to this, which is kind of low. I'm not even going to lie. The very low odds somebody's right here. But this next spot, like, next 2 spots are very high odds. And you just kind of walk out. And fortunately, you spot the guy and unswing. But there's no intentionality. You're just kind of, like, walking to walk. This chamber's not gonna push you. There's no way this chamber pushes you. I have zero doubt unless your team dies down mid. This guy's not pushing you. Why? Because he's gonna play in his TP zone. You either look to fight this guy or you look to leave. Yeah, look at that. He was looking to leave anyway.
Target down.
Okay. All right, let's take a risk. All right, Brave. Huh?
Can we wait a bit? I know where you.
Okay, if you cut noise and make this call, no one can look at anything. Like, you literally can't look here. Like, if you're cutting noise, you cut, like, involvement. You don't want people to say, like, sit here and say things. So, like, you just tuck. These two tuck. You don't see anything here. You don't see anything here. And this guy kind of makes noise towards that. And then you got yourself a play. Because as you made perfectly clear, they know you're here. And when they know you're here, this hit is super, like, it's very easy to anticipate. And so they're not going to leave. Unless something else happens. Because even, like, think of the amount of times you've played. You've sat here and you're like, amount of time passes with nothing. Like, you don't see anything. It's like, they went to A. Yeah, but the only time this works is if they see nothing. So, like, if at any point that this guy takes a fight, or this Viper takes a fight, or you take a fight, it's over. Like, this play is just over. Like, the mid round, I think, is cool. But you're not in a position that you want to just kind of sit and chill. Oh, that's actually huge. You just speed. Yeah, you just speed. Yeah. This is good. Hey. Yep. Checked. Yeah. You still have this thing where you just kind of like...
30 seconds left.
You have this thing where you just still like... What's the word? I need to rip into you. Where you just shoot random bullets. Just randomly places. And I told you to stop. Really commit this to memory. Please stop just shooting random bullets. Because what are you doing? You're not killing anybody. Because you don't have an indicator of where they are. If you had an indicator, if you can tell me with 100% certainty that you knew exactly where one person is, go for it. I'm down. But other than that, you're just giving away your position for free. That's all you're doing.
Spike down B.
This is not... This is normal speed?
30 seconds left.
Oh, encoder's a little wrong.
Out of my way. Spike planted. My
Yep.
ult is ready.
Last player
I'm down.
standing.
Yeah, I'm down.
Like I never.
One
Hop in this smoke, baby. Yeah, yeah. That was good. They didn't even die.
Turret out.
All right, dodge mid. Oh, you're probably dodging the dart that he's been throwing mid every round. I see. Man, why do you walk? Why do you walk, man? It's so backwards. Hold on a second. What's up, Raven? That's not the right map. There we are. It's going all right. a lot more people are getting coaching now, which is always a godsend. All right, so
I've got all the time in the world.
why are we just walking in between? The rule was that we always like would peek a threat with intentionality regardless. You don't know? That's not a good answer. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. Because this is a habit that we're finding that you're doing unintentionally.
Across a frigid expanse. Secrets long lost resurface through the shattered ice.
Oh, Clove is not going to shut up.
Cold is relentless. Roll to avoid frostbite. My ult is ready.
Oh my god. It reminds me to set up for D&D actually. Okay. So really think about this. What are our threats? So first threat is like right here. If you're really tryharding, is like this is an
Right
off angle
here.
people can take. Unlikely, but A, I'm down to check it. Like if you're super tryhardy this game, but then like the next angle is here. Next angle is here, And we're not walking. We're not doing any of this walking. We're not doing any of this walking nonsense, right? It's a snap. It's a very snap. Like we peek here, peek here, peek here. We're peeked here, peek here, peek here. Bam. And now we've immediately... I'm not in D&D yet. I'm looking to get into it. It's an ongoing thing. Haven't played it in forever? True. I haven't played it ever. Yeah, but it's the idea is that we don't want to slowly like expose, because you might think that it's more like secure when you do stuff like this, but in actuality you're just kind of dying for free. You know, you're just kind of dying and exposing for free because these shots are super easy. May play if I do. Yeah, but you got it. Bet. Is it worth peeking the head spot or boss next? Which is better to pre-aim? Whichever threat you think is likely. If you think that this is a likely threat, pre-aim it. Like, pre-aim it. If you think this is a likely threat, don't pre-aim it. It's just kind of like what you think is likely. So I personally think with their team comp, likely threats are right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Like, these are your most likely threats. Maybe even here if you're unlucky, but like definitely here and then definitely here because they have a jet who likes these spots. Because of that, I don't want any of this walking nonsense. Knock that off and life's good. And you'll probably die less too. Oh, we learned that you do have to pre-aim the head box, huh? There's a guy right there. He's doing it. Gotta pre-aim that, huh?
Spike down A.
We learned today.
No peeking. Have one of these.
All missiles away.
Playing off straight.
Oh, this lag is tough. No, play aggressively. You do have to play aggressively because you're not the Viper here. You don't have to live. This guy has to live. You have to go fight. And these fights are always going to be good for you. Well,
One thing.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
cool. Thanks for the free round win, bucko. Thank you kindly. We take those. I mean, that dude actually had no clue where you were. So, hey. Outplayed. We got him. Let's go. Okay. all right. Okay. There are two major habits that are going to impact you, right? These are the two habits I think you're doing unconsciously that we actually do have to... We have to adjust. We do. So the first thing is that you walk instead of peek, which is just a lack of confidence or intentionality. Those are two underlying reasons. We can kind of try to look deeper into that as we go through. And the next thing is that you just shoot your gun at intervals that don't make sense. Think of it this way, real quick. From this position, they shoot 3 bullets, no more. No other indicator whatsoever. Do you really think that these guys shot 3 bullets, stood still, and just sat there chilling? No, they're probably moving at some point, right? They shoot this as like a little pre-fire to see what happens, and they're gonna switch their position. And let's say, for the sake of the argument, that they are still there. Do you really think 2 bullets are gonna do it? Just random 2 shots of otherwise they actually don't know your position. Like, really look. You've given them no other indicator. No other indicator. Unless they're, like, pushed up here. Like, if they're pushed up, pipes. If they're pushed up pipes, they'll know. But there's no other indicator. They have no idea that you're here. No Silva Dart. There's no, like, crazy push through B. There's no mid push. That they have no idea you're here right now, right? So their defense is pretty spread. All right, now they know at least one person is A. We now know one of us is A. Unfortunate that you fell down. It's totally fine.
Locating targets.
I think that's
Oh
good.
my god, one more mid. Chamber mid.
All missiles
Oh.
away.
I mean, you smoked anyway. Say no more.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Oh, well, there was a crazy push up mid and B, huh? Ooh. Ooh. We're not aware of the game state.
Last player standing.
Well, get dashed. I mean, good movement from the Jet, and like, you were just super not ready for that fight. I mean, the round was kind of lost before it started. Playable died in spawn.
Turret out.
Drone going out.
Oh, I never hit that shot. I never hit that shot. This Viper hits that shot? Really? This guy hits this? Wow, dude. Wow, man. Dang. That guy hits that shot? No way.
Turret out.
I mean, you were back wall. You peeked out. You took a second. To be... Okay, I will give... I'll throw myself a bone. I never take the fight from right here, though.
Drone going out.
He hits those though, I guess. Wow. Not your fault. Good shot from the Viper.
I don't have any util for like close engagements.
Yeah, you did. You had a drone. Wait, what are you talking about? Did you not hear that the pitter patter of a spider running through B main? What are you talking about? You also have Reyna flashes. What are you mega talking about? Hello? Close range engagements? Yeah, you got things. What do you mean?
Honestly, you should be
Spike
fine.
drone.
Should ask for it though.
Wow, there's... All you gotta ask is your buddy. Okay, your Viper's AFK. Who cares? You're losing this round. Cool. I saw how the round was playing and you guys were losing that. I don't care who you are.
No peeking.
Okay. Okay. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm super down. This is the most risky play you've ever made. I'm down. As a conscious decision that you made, I'm super down. Is this the best way you could have done it? No, not even remotely close. But is this a risky play? I'm down. Is there a chance that this guy could have freaked out, lost the fight, you get a gun, you kill the next person, you win the round? Absolutely.
Got a spot.
Matter of fact, you get traded.
Spike down.
This is good. I like this. What? Where are people going? Wait, what is this? Is this supposed to be a B split? This is supposed to be a B split. I refuse to believe that this wasn't supposed to be a B split. And you guys win the round. Hey, life's good.
Nope.
Wow, are there too many cooks in the kitchen or not enough? I just heard like we can go here. No, let's go here. We can do this. Is that a bad thing to start using your glass mouse pad? I mean, you can do whatever you want with your equipment. But if you ever come into a VOD review session and you're like, oh, I got this new glass mouse pad. I'm really messing with my new glass mouse pad. I've been absolutely bonking people with my new glass mouse pad. You just start like saying glass mouse pad every time. I'd be like, okay, cool, sure, whatever, man. But the second you blame your glass mouse pad, nope. Get that out of here. You can't use your like new things to cope. It's not new, you got it a while ago. I mean, it's fine. Like, if you get used to it, go for it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna shark on you. I personally prefer cloth. I personally think that artisan or cloth are better for tactical FPS games because they give you a little bit more friction than glass. But hey, if you like the feel of glass, you like the feel of glass. I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, again, like other games, fine. I'm not gonna ruin your fun if you like the glass mouse pad.
Play, let's play.
Locating targets.
The chamber there.
Drone is
Upper, but it's Jet. Jet's opping B.
So they're upping both places.
We go mid then.
What a... No, you go A. Because your KJ just popped ult. No, your decision is definitely go A. Don't go mid.
Up in a smoke.
So if you have smoke,
They're still...
Refreshing.
What are you... Why? Like really think about why this decision was made. I'm gonna hyper analytical. Because think of the play that opened up. Think of the game state. So the game state before you killed this guy, in which I'm totally like, the second you kill this guy and you just dip, say no more. Say no more. You kill this guy and you dip. You have a smoke to get yourself out. Life's good. You run A. But think of the game state. There's an op B. There's an op A. And let's say you kill this guy. Let's say you really kill this guy. Like, you kill this guy, you don't even fight this guy, you unswing, you heal, you smoke this, you leave.
Refreshing.
Instead, you, like, decide to commit to the 2v1. One's an op. The other guy still has a gun. It's not like he's invisible or anything. And instead of taking the free path to victory, you go ahead and take this fight. Like, this is the one play where the riskier play is terrible. Like, the riskier play is you engage these fights. The safe play is you smoke this off and you run to A. And then you can reevaluate new decisions as you go forward. And wow, you got bailed out. Let's go. Right? You got bailed out? Yeah, you got bailed out.
Drone going out.
close,
Drone is
close,
down.
close.
Well, I mean,
All missiles away.
I didn't hear no TP. Say no more.
I get smoke, we can go. Like the
Yellow.
Dropping smoke.
Run this guy's pockets.
that's one out.
Well, run this guy's pockets.
Using swarm grenade. Swarm grenade
I
out.
have ult.
This guy dipped. Wow, he got out.
Top save, one top save.
Well,
Had your fun.
Requesting down.
well.
Spike down B.
Get out of my way.
I'm down for that spray because you kind of knew where the jet was.
They're both there.
One enemy remaining. Team A.
All right, your boys got you. Let's go. Let's go.
Locating targets.
I mean, let's go.
Dropping smokes.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Run this guy down. Run his pockets. I would have gone a little. I would have committed to the actual like swing up, but I'm totally down. You should definitely run this guy's pockets.
One back save.
This is fine. You got your initial. You got your refrag. You should have killed him, but like, whatever. Who cares? Not your fault. Your approach is like a little more safe than I would have liked. I would have liked a little bit of a wide swing, but is what it is. Oh, your boys don't have you. Oh, wow. Well, get owned. Yeah, so you kind of see how it compounds. Every round that you've lost has either been some level of risk aversion. This is like the cognitive side of things. Like, you're either like not for it or you're way too for it. And there's no middle ground. There's no middle whatsoever. You either take the safest route possible or the hardest road. It's quite funny. But then like on a more like habitual side of things, like your habits are rearing their ugly heads back again. This like movement stuff, and then you also have like this random shooting. Like these two are really cruising for a bruising. Or this should, hold on. Should be walk. Like where you just walk instead of peeking. Like these are the two things that unconsciously are ruining your shots at winning like Valorant games. Or winning engagements. Not Valorant games because you're still winning. You have a stupid win rate. So you're still winning, It's just like these are like impacting like this small like moments and are costing you rounds. And when you start losing rounds, eventually you lose enough rounds, you're gonna start losing games. And then once you start losing games, you'll feel really bad. And then once you start feeling really bad, you're gonna type a tweet longer claiming that Briggy Ninja is the worst coach on the planet. And so we're gonna really look to try to undo these bad habits. I'm gonna see if they're present in defense, and we'll try to like get rolling.
We're practicing this. Fast rotate mid, play
Placing alarm bot.
Oh, hold on, I gotta listen to this. Hold on a minute. I gotta listen to this.
Alarm bot.
playing this. Fast rotate mid, play
Placing alarm bot.
rotate boiler.
A fast rotate mid play from Boiler. All right, let's see it.
Right, left side boiler, and then fast rotate for B and the A.
Lo tenemos, hermanos.
Okay.
No peeking.
All missiles away.
I'm down. I'm down. Okay.
No peeking.
Oh, you definitely heard one close left. For sure. There's definitely someone close left in the smoke. Guaranteed. I guarantee you. There's someone close left in the smoke. I guarantee you. Yeah, dude. Ears? Ears? Anyone? Hello? Hello? Ears? This Viper wasn't exactly silent. All right. Okay. So, I'm curious if you actually heard this guy or not. Because I heard him
No peeking.
right here. I heard that step right here. And I know that wasn't my Viper because it's a full walk. I did not hear a step from the Viper. So we know that someone's over here. For 100%, there's no doubt in my mind that there is like, that there's always somebody here. Or there's no doubt in my mind that there's somebody here based on that sound cue.
Play with you, baby.
And even then, like the next set of footsteps should really sell in your brain that there's somebody here. You even grinded on him. Like you did like a little Tony Hawk Pro Skater like grind on their shoulder. Your boys almost had you though.
My perps.
I'm super down. This is possibly the riskiest decision you've made all game. Why are you slow walking? Why? Oh, this is almost so good. Like you literally just full ran up A. I was messing with that heavily. And you can like keep running here. Now the second like you get close to them like sound barrier wise, let me see.
Perps mid.
Yeah, you walking here doesn't make sense to me, but like you walking near like their is like think of it, it's too slow. Like by the time you get to the spot, it's like eh. Like you actually theoretically can still keep running because think of all the noise that they're making. Like everyone's shooting guns, there's abilities going off everywhere, like they're scaling up. You could just be running here. People kind of underestimate how much noise you can make on the flank while they're doing an execute. Like while they're running up and doing all this extra stuff, they're not going to hear you. Like the amount of noise clutter is ridiculous.
I have a flank.
Yeah. I'm down for you to keep going.
I can tell you to leave in a minute. Still here.
Oh, you got a massive timing. They have no idea. All right. Well, nice. Well.
Timing's so horrible, bro.
Your timing was good. You forced this fight, which was bad. Like, I'm down for you to try to get on this line. Like, that dude did not see you.
Oh, this timing's
Like, and you just hold this line. You literally chill here, hold this. I guarantee you that guy did not see you. And if he did, unlucky, you know? Unlucky. But the guy actually wasn't, like, checking for you. He was looking deeper because he didn't think you crossed. And so, like, you cross here, you get this fight. And then, yeah, if they all turn around and fought you and you die, whatever, sure. But you force this fight, made him super aware, and then you just get blasted. And they still committed. What an absolute Chad team you're facing.
A. Footsteps.
Yeah, thank you for footsteps. So you can listen to footsteps.
No peeking.
A rush.
All missiles.
How many smokes do you need, man? Come out and fight. Let's go.
I want to eat. Oh.
Enemy spotted. A.
Bet.
Refreshing.
You know someone's fine.
I think it's still one on site.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, last weapon rose. Should have dropped.
He dropped. Running to the wrong side.
Man. Where is this all game? Where's this guy? I want this guy on my team. Like, you're like that. Just fight them. Trust yourself. You don't need a perfect fight. I'm down for you to not be dumb and take all these dumb fights, right? Like, every single fight, you run out of a smoke, and they're like, oh, for king of country, oh, you know, and you die. But I'm down for something. And these rounds exemplify that this something is real, and I know you can do it.
You know. Ow.
Bet.
I'm on one for you.
Drop in a smoke.
You're
Bet.
letting go for you.
Bet. I'm down.
Go faster too.
Do they lurk? Do they even lurk? I feel like they don't lurk.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm not. Oh, that reasoning's a little, you know. I don't care. Whatever. I'm here.
Where are you one way at?
No peeking.
What a mistake from you, Teo. Oh well. All good. You're on the line. There's no flashes. You can stand pretty wide. You just stand in front of this smoke. You just stand pretty wide. You're holding a one way. They don't have any flashes. You're chilling. If they come out, they die for sure. For sure. And you probably killed two.
Decay.
Here. Cat.
Wow. Why? What led you to decay this? Did you decay for like this guy to swing? Because you're asking this guy to swing into like God knows how many players who are just holding this? What's the reason? What is there a trap play? Did you do it for the? I mean, if you coordinated that with the Teo, that would have been pretty sick. Like, oh, I'm gonna can you do like this, and then I throw this, and then they die. All right, now we're gaming. Cool. Now we just don't have a decay for any other situation that could come up. Like if you're trying to stall, first of all, why? You have 3 people on site. That's winning. Second of all, you have a flank. You don't want them to leave and fight this guy by himself. That's a recipe for a disaster. Like, you want them here. Like, the less you use here, you want this to look as enticing as possible. Like, after the one-way, you don't re-one-way it. You don't Tejo Molly anything. You let them come. Why? It's a 4v5. There's 3 of you here. You typically win out. Oh, this would have been really nice if we could just decay this and swing out, you know? Instead, we kind of have to do it raw.
Swing off your contact.
Not ready.
Yep. Yep. I'll just take a quick little sip for it. Would have been pretty cool. We really did just kind of put Void on an island. We told this guy, hey, watch this, and I got you. You know? The Viper Orb was front sight. They were out of poison.
Grenade is live.
Because they stalled. Or just kidding, I'm a liar. They have totally a lot of poison. They're just bad at the game. Oh well. I blame you for your bad decision, not your teammate's bad decision. We hear footsteps over here. We hear snow. We hear snow footsteps over here. They're leaving.
All missiles
30
away.
seconds left.
Am I crazy? Didn't they leave?
Poison's off.
Am I stupid? Actually, wait, I don't care. You died. Hey, your team got you. Let's go. You got bailed out. Those are the rounds you should lose. And you didn't.
They're not pushing past B. Viper will towards B.
Jet A.
If you walk that, you're dead. Okay, at least you peeked it. Well, you're kind of uncomfortable doing it.
Well,
No peeking.
Just be ready to fight. Stop throwing smokes, please. Please just be ready to fight.
Dropping a smoke.
There's a wall up. Just fight. Like, if they're coming up, kill them. Yeah, this is a cool read, though. I like this. Like the rewalk to fight mid. I don't like the walk, but you caught that guy off guard.
They cross.
Yeah, you're all across, all across.
Placing swarm.
Kitchen.
Well, well, there's the Viper. Howdy. Hey, Viper. How you doing?
You guys have
Oh, well.
Off we go.
All good, all good.
You want to play? Let's play.
Well, I mean, that Viper's mid for sure.
one's mid.
It wasn't the Viper. Ooh, wow, that timing sucks. Oh well. Ooh, stay close, stay close, stay close. Yeah. I wish you would have went wide though. That would have been pretty sick. I think you killed one.
No peeking.
Hey, you might as well re-ingress, you know?
Like I never left.
I was about to say, you just randomly got rewarded? Okay, sure.
I didn't mean to hold.
Last player standing.
My bad.
I'd have been a little troll.
Roger.
And your Viper's trying hard.
Get out of my way.
I like the risk though. The risky walk is good. And then the risky stay was also good. The second, like where you put that smoke up and you peek again, I thought was a little troll, but hey, we all make mistakes. I think, okay, so like theoretically, if we're in this situation, if we get put in like a situation like this again, theoretically, you get right here. If you throw this smoke,
Peeking.
you don't go back in this smoke. You play like on one of the outsides of this smoke. And you wait for him to come out and give you the free kill. Why? Because honestly, you're not going to get an opportunity that's good. You're 36 HP. And if somebody catches you with spam, if you're dead like on the outskirts of this smoke, now you have opportunities to reset either back here. You have opportunities to reset back here. Like there's points if you want to commit to the play. But like right here, you really don't got any options, man. You're just going to get ran down. Yeah, I don't care about your Viper.
Get out of my way.
Viper of mid.
Yeah, this Viper has been mega lurking. So I'm telling you to watch window. I'm down. I'm down. This guy has shown that he likes
both
to...
here, both here.
Oh, never mind. Say no more.
They're
No
60 on
peeking.
check.
Does that one way do anything?
Missiles away.
This one way do anything?
No peeking.
Yeah, sure doesn't. I mean, it does. If I want to peek here, I do have to
Right
expose.
here.
Like, if you're playing topside, it's a good one way for over here because no matter what they do, you'll always see. But from over here,
Drop in a smoke.
sure doesn't. Yep, sure doesn't. Doesn't do nothing. All right, so here's your variation.
Drop in a smoke.
Throw it on the right side, and that does something. It's still not perfect, but it's like, it's better. Because throwing it on this box doesn't help you with here. It helps you with the left side, which is like, sure. Like, it helps you with left side, but it doesn't help with your right. So as long as you put it on like the edges, life's chilling. Just wanted to make sure before you peeked out and died for free. I mean,
Tap.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
You made a mess of yourself. You know what we should.
yeah.
Play with you.
Dude, I'm so surprised you're not like instantly. This is a something you get to do when you're double controller and you're not like an Astra. You get to do like more aggressive plays with your smokes just randomly. You don't even have to do anything off of that, but you like throw pressure to the enemy team out of nowhere. So like, because you're not needed on A, here's what you get to do on B, and they're rechargeable. You get to do dumb stuff like you smoke garage.
No peeking.
And it's like, oh, okay. Or you can do dumb stuff like one-waying here. There's no good one-way here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna fault you. Yeah, okay. There's nothing you can do here. But anyway, like you do like this smoke or something,
Drop in a smoke.
and it's just like you get to do much more aggressive plays because then now like you're isolated, and you can like get to this box or something pretty cheeky. Anything funny. It's just like it's good. And even if you don't push off of it, like you're starting orange and you go like, I'm just gonna smoke
No
here,
peeking.
and now you've established like they might be fighting for B main, but they might not be. How do I feel the jump spot under tube? Yeah, I do it. Especially if there's a Viper in the game, because the lineups will actually tell you where they're throwing it from. Depending on how fast it lands, you can tell if they're throwing it from right here or right here. And so you can tell which side it's coming from. And so it's good information to get. Also, it spots like a lot of people. Of course, you got to do something along the line if you wanted to see. But like, what is it? It's like right here's the barrier. You run up, you run up, you run up, you run up, you jump, you're gone. And then and you're already on your way to rotate if there's nobody mid. Like you're already on your way to A. It's just convenient. I like the play.
Viper a mid.
Nah, this Viper is bottom tube right now.
Drop in
If
a
she's mid,
smoke.
I'm telling you, she's bottom tube.
Could be lurked up kitchen.
Yeah, sure can be. I personally think so. I don't think she's gonna route through mid without the orb. Like you route through mid if you put the orb up.
Kitchen. Lurk.
I don't think she's bottom mid. She's in tube or she's in kitchen. And if she's not in either of those spots, she's not there. She's probably outside of it.
Still there. I didn't hear him.
70.
Drop in a smoke.
They're both there.
Welcome to my world.
Man, you don't trust your teammates. You said they're both there, and you just said no.
peeking.
Spike planted.
No, the
One
fuck she's
enemy
not.
remaining.
Catch.
I'm down. I'm down. This is like the one time you should be spraying. You should be theoretically spraying every single spot on the game.
Like that.
Oh, your boys are lost. Oh, your boys are lost.
Bro.
I was gonna say, you guys have no idea. Oh, good. Burn the smoke tier. Burn one. Just do it. It's funny. Okay. Good note. Viper's B side. Viper has a B orb, huh? Do you even catch that? I don't think you catch that.
Still,
Yeah, Viper too. Well, and Viper as well. Hey. A lot of people, huh?
No peeking.
I can't play with.
Help your boy, help your boy. I don't care, I don't care. Go die, go die. Go, 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 go die. Help your boy. You have a one way. Swing out, help your boy. Please, please.
Holding your back here.
Help your, no, just position yourself like right here. Help your boy. I don't care. It's way better.
I'm not holding your back.
And then once he's in the smoke, whatever, who cares?
Have one of these.
All right, well, now you're both off site. Life's good. Now you can be in this passive position. Get owned. Yeah, they're just gonna wait for Viper Wall. Why? Why do you feel the need to do that? Why? Here's the like, if they were going to plant there, would you not just hear the plant sound? Like, would you not get a sound indicator that they're doing it? It's like, why? Why do we feel the need to give away our position for free? There it is. There's the sound indicator. That's when you would start shooting. That's when you'd be like, all right, this dude's planting. I'm spamming this guy.
Spike planted.
And then maybe you kill him. Maybe you don't. Whatever.
Be under sight.
Yeah,
Then
probably.
nade yellow. Get ready to.
Yeah, it could be under. Like tucked. Oh, especially if they plant it out there. Absolutely.
Grenade is live.
Oof.
One super. We can.
Your boy don't have it. Oh well.
No peeking.
That's kind of bad stuff. We were triple flanking. Just live, honestly.
They'll never expect this. They'll never expect this.
Yellow.
You can even die in this situation and be stupid. Like, you have triple flank. You guys are winning this.
Molly yellow.
All missiles away.
Bonk.
Spike down B.
Probably also yellow.
One enemy remaining.
Like that yellow.
Hey. Easy. What an easy way to get a win condition. You guys just all flanked. They don't have a chamber. Oh, they don't have a chamber. You guys win off of a technicality? Really?
B droning.
Placing swamp grenade. No peeking.
Well. Man. What a shame.
Get out of my way.
One up. Link to B.
What? Hello? Are you are you human?
One enemy remaining.
Cool. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, hey, their Viper has an orb lineup. Doesn't help them be a better player, but hey, they got an orb lineup. Let's go.
My ult is ready. And that's another dead one.
Cool.
Holy. Oh.
Match point.
Let's go. I'm done.
And, but I've got places to avoid and
Oh,
people to
yeah.
ignore.
B, bro. Or
It did look pretty formulaic, you know?
you don't want to like feel like you're getting baited. Or big mid.
That's, yeah, bottom mid. That's from the arrow. All right. Okay, so here is my proposition to you. Let's say they do throw this smoke, like all the time. Let's say they actually do, and you're like really wanting to get rid of them. Here's your timing for when you start shooting. Okay, they've smoked it. 3, 2, 1, spray right here. And you can't do 1 or 2 or 3 bullets. I want you to spend at least 10. At least. Make it look like you like think you're gonna kill this guy, because you're like, okay, you're gonna cross 3, 2, 1, and then bam, like you spend a bit of bullets, just enough to kill, just to make it feel like you're like, you know, you're there. Like, this is I'm just shooting these bullets so I don't get fined, you know. You shot those 2 bullets because you were just trying not to get fined.
Over dart. That's a.
Could be cross tube. I'm leaving.
All missiles
Hitting it.
away. Night munition.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, this round's over. You probably kill this guy. Oh, you sure don't.
Like I never left.
Oh, just kidding. Got my get back. All right. Okay. All right. So, is Clove Viper meta? No, I do understand that there was like a very funny thing that they're running a mirror match comp. It is not meta. Not at all. Not even in pro play. It's not. It's Viper Harbor if anything. But normally it's just solo Viper. All right. Okay. So. Here's how we're going to approach this. I'm going to try to break down these 2 habits into one identifiable like problem. And we're going to brainstorm real quickly. I'm not going to just jump around like an idiot. So, if we look at these 2 as like individuals, it's very different. And this is just habit side. I'm down to like examine like the strategic like decision making part of it, but we do have bad habits I want to hit to first. So we still have this bad habit where we're walking a bit. And we have this bad habit where we just shoot randomly. Like we just shoot random bullets. And so why do we walk? And let's say like if I was teaching another person, well, I'm teaching you. You don't have to establish a new feat. But if I'm teaching another separate human being, the advice that would be given based on my experience, let's say like I'm just gonna pretend I've been coaching for 10 years. I'm very much experienced in everything that exists on this planet. So let's say why do we walk? Uncertainty. Whoops. Wow, holy moly. We're going to say uncertainty. Oh, hey, Solid. Hey, how's it going? And let's say, like, shooting randomly. Can we also chalk that up to uncertainty? And the answer, honestly, yeah, right? Actually, I'm not even going to say right. I'm going to say yes. There's no right in this. I'm right. So there's 2 sets where it leads to uncertainty. And so when we walk, we're uncertain of threats that are there. And so we're not going to... Like, we're not going to... Here, we'll just put it in the center. Because I think there's a deeper level than just uncertainty. Right, because why we kind of go through like the list of whys here, and every like line is a why. And so like when we're walking, why are we walking? Because we're uncertain of threats. Why do we shoot randomly? Because we're uncertain of position, and we just kind of want to shoot to give out some bullets. So actually, let's say, why do we shoot randomly? Because we're praying for that random bullet spray to kill. Because I know your intention when you shoot randomly is not, I'm shooting randomly at smokes because I'm trying to give away my position. That is not what's going through your head. I know what's going through your head. What's going through your head is I'm shooting bullets through smokes because I think that these bullets are going to kill someone. Case in point, for sure, certainly. Like, that is certainly the reason why we do it. And I think the main culprit for, like, this uncertainty bonus is intentionality. And the reason why I think, like, that's the next why, like, why are we uncertain, is because we lack intentionality with those plays. So, for example, let's say that smoke happens mid, and we commit to it.
Drop in a smoke.
Uncertainty is like, or let's go with this lack of intentionality thing. The lack of intentionality is like, we've kind of read that somebody's here, but we're uncertain, and so we don't have that intentionality, so we'll shoot the 2 bullets and just play the safer spot. Right? Very, very common, very frequent thing that we've seen from you in these games. And when we rationalize this, like, what are the odds that they're crossing right now? If the odds are high to you and you really think, like, hey, there's somebody crossing right now, really just go in and spray where you think they are and commit to it. It's an intentional idea that we're committing to. And then that removes the uncertainty, right? Because when you do that intentional play, bam, uncertainty, they're not there. Now, of course, they might actually be there. You don't know, right? You'll never know for sure, but like you put your mind to it. You say, okay, well, they're not in that particular spot. Otherwise, they would have died. And then maybe you go to this play. And then I'm happy because you committed to like an idea and life's good. Same, for example, this play up here. If you really look at it, they shoot 3 bullets. This one was the more egregious one because really idolize that. Am I getting a kill with this random spray through a wall from this angle where I'm at to where they are? If your intentionality is I'm going to kill them, then say no more. Put a mag through that guy. But if you're like, I don't think that's a kill, don't shoot. Right? And we intentionally go to another play. And then, of course, like, you're peeking the same kind of ideas, like intentionality. The intention is I want to clear this spot, I want to clear this spot, and then I want to clear, like, maybe this spot. If you're not really privy to this, you clear this spot, it's here first, and then bam. And then now that we have intention, we're no longer walking with uncertainty. Because this is what we do when we're walking uncertainty. We're checking things, and it's not like crisp and clean or intentional. Like, we're just kind of checking our boxes, and we've done our job. You know, we've kind of walked out, did our thing, you know, easy. And so this lack of intentionality has really been killing the rounds where you honestly should just be winning for sure. Another key example, and then I will let you go, is B main. Really think of the spots here, here, and then here. These are the 3 spots you pre. And maybe even this top yellow spot, if you're like really tryharding, or you really think that Jet's playing there, it's like it's bam, or even bam, 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 bam. And that's it. And that's intentionality. I'm checking my bases, and I'm making it look good. And if you don't think that those are threats, we eliminate the ones we don't think are possible. So let's say this one doesn't exist. We just peek this, and then we don't think someone walked up. We just go. And then obviously peek this because this is a likely threat. When we add intentionality, we'll find that there's a lot less error in those 2 things. And so I'm going to give you your notes right now. This is my Discord server. This is the VOD view. Okay, so we are going to go habit. So I'm going to switch it because I think that I'm going to explain it to people who are like the people who are new here. I have some new ones here. There are two types of fixing that I do. There is every skill, like there's a blanket number of skills. Let's just label them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But the actual skills don't matter. What we have are habits. And we want things to be habitual because we want them to be automatic and without brain power. And so in this case for King, we have two habits that we want to make habitual, like intentionally peeking and committing to this like smoke sprays more often when we have the cue to shoot. Like we either don't do it or we do it when we have the cue. Those are the two habits that we want to fix. And then you have things that you don't want to be habits, which is decision making. And the reason why we don't want decision making to be habitual is because when your decision making is unconscious, typically what that is autopilot, and we don't want that. We want a more conscious decision making framework where that is the bulk of our processing power is in the decisions we're making. Like every single decision, from the decision to fast rotate, to anchor, to hold, to use, to how you play your fights, those are the things that we want to make. Like the actual, the mechanics themselves, the ability usage, we want all that to be more automatic. And so that's how I'm going to start splitting up my notes. Is going to be habitual, and then it's going to be more decision-making focused. And so for your habits, first one is intentional peeking. Which we will classify under then you have we'll just call it random shooting. I don't want to give this like a title. Random shooting. And then for our decision-making framework, we're going to make it very basic. So I want you to take more risk in situations where you aren't winning. And inversely, take less risk when you have win conditions. All right, and those are your two sets of notes. To fix the habits, you want to do them like slowly at first. I would say intentionally focus on them. I would give maybe 3, 4. Maybe like half your rounds at first, like very, very small. I would intentionally focus on like each of these, like maybe 3 rounds you focus on one of them, 3 rounds you focus on the second, and then repeat, just to make yourself aware that you're doing it. And then eventually you'll get to the point with enough repetition that it'll be automatic even in your ranked games when you're trying to think about other stuff. And that's when you start moving to the next script. Or not the next script, but like the next step. That game you're trying to focus on fast rotate? Bet. I'm down. Then we'll do a quick little identification from your defense. So real quickly, this is how you identify. This is how you can VOD review for yourself, especially if you have a specific focus in a game. Let's play fast rotate. Going towards A. Bet.
No peeking.
All missiles away.
You're here. Bet. You're here. I'm done. Now, if you're fast rotating, you don't want to flank here. In a vacuum, this is actually the better play to go flanking. But you should be just running straight to B if you're playing to practice fast rotate, because this is fast flank and it's a different skill set.
No peeking.
All missiles.
I feel like if you were fast rotating, you would just be on site fighting here. But then after that, it's fine.
Drop in a smoke.
You can hold that angle if you want.
Run! What is this? What is this slow down nonsense? Okay, if you're gonna fast rotate, and this is your note to get as good as fast rotating on defense as possible, you're running here. You're immediately on B. Like, that should be your case. Like, the second this guy's taking shots towards B and you're fighting, run. That's fast rotate. That's the ideology, like the ideology of fast rotate. It isn't, oh, I'm gonna hover through mid. It isn't, I'm just going to wait for the enemy to make a dumb play. The whole goal, if you're trying to learn to fast rotate, is just to run to sight no matter the condition of like the enemy team. Yeah, bet. And you recognize that like in this sequence. And then I'm done. You're on site, you're fighting, whatever, who cares? You win or lose the round, doesn't bother me. Let's see.
Jet A.
Jet A, run. You hear Jet A, run. You spot this and you're gone. Is this fast rotating? No, you heard Jet A, run. That's duelist, that's tip of the spear. If they're faking you, whatever. We're focused on fast rotate. You're gone. This is too slow. Took you a while. And then like whatever happens in the round happens. They pivot out and you have to retake, whatever.
You want to play? Let's play.
Yeah, and this play it was yeah, this is the round where you pushed out. Again, if you're focusing fast rotate, I don't care.
Away.
Nah, you should be going through B. Like you should be looking to go through like mid here as fast as possible. Yeah, there's a lurker, but like that's not where you're focusing. Again, you've adjusted to this Viper lurk and it's slowing down your fast rotate. So I'm just gonna cut you there. And that's how you look for it. You identify like what's good, what's wrong, what's not good. You know, like what situations cause me to change how I feel about that. And then you go from there. But yeah, that's it. That's me, like, quick little breakdown for you. But cool. Thank you for the VOD. Appreciate you greatly. I hope you get really good at that habit training. If you need any more particular guidance on how to train that efficiently, hit me up. You're usually pretty good about getting in the customs and practicing and then trying to translate that into game. You've usually been pretty good about it. So I'm not super worried, but I am a tad bit. I always am. I'm just a worrier. All right. All right, now to do some more studying that I have to do. I was actually shown a video by Caserty. Let me switch to this because I don't have any VODs. Like I said, like I actually made that in part of the learning video drop. Like people who drop videos down, I watch them all. Like I'm happy. Have time for a quick Valor question? Absolutely. I'm here till 9. I'm not committing to games though. Turns out, funny story. I learned recently that I have 2 types of anxiety, social and performance-based anxiety. Which is crazy. For somebody who was in like theater, this seems like this shouldn't happen. But I do, specifically when it comes to ranked Valorant. And so I'm trying to unlearn it by playing like a bunch of unrateds and stuff and trying things. So I'm not going to commit to playing ranked on stream anymore. So yeah, you got me till 9. Split attack, hitting as a Viper or Cypher, like what's your job? Oh, say no more. All right, on split, what type of hit? Because it depends on what the play was. What was the prerequisite play and what's the hit? If you are doing a 5-man run down A main, your job, get this, your gun that comes out, because you're not supportive utility. You're not a Breach, you're not a Tejo, you're not throwing out supportive utility to help your team. Usually try to lurk. Okay, so if you're lurking, your role on the execute is not dying and cutting off rotations from mid. That's your role. Like if you're lurking on these spots, you stop this guy coming to vents or you stop this guy coming to B. That's your job. And then like if they, so let me also preface this. If you have 4 players running down the mains, join them at some point. See what happens. You can't see the Valor plant? Sure can't. Anyway, like if you have 4 members running, like at some point say, okay, whatever. I'm not going to lurk through mid this round. I'm going to join them and see what happens. Because you'll find something very funny happens when you join them. Sometimes you'll just win those rounds by brute forcing and you're just skill checking them. You're like, all right, can you handle us running down B or A main? Can you really handle that? And sometimes the answer is no. And you win those games for sure. Now, what if the answer is yes, they can handle it? Well, it depends how they handle it. Becomes your job. All right, so it feels hard to join the boys main because you get stuck. Okay, so think about what happens when you get stuck. If you get stuck and they're really good at stopping the A main pushes, that's when you're like, all right, whatever. We're not going to go through A main. All good. That's where you as a collective say, hey, if you're really tryhardy like me, you call like a default. And if you're not tryhardy like me, where it's like simple plays only, this is where you would be like, you know what? Can we just go through mid? They're really kicking our keisters garage and A main. Let's just go through mid. Specifically on attack. Let's see what happens, you know? And if you get stuck mid, you're going to get stuck anywhere. And so your job depends on the round. It really does. Because there is no like one solution because your role changes. You can be auxiliary where you hold ramps for an A main push, or you're auxiliary holding screens from A main. If you're the mid lurk player, you catch these guys on the rotate. Like if you're going towards A, you catch this B guy rotating, and you maybe try to fight this vents player. If you're like over here holding for the B main push, you hold like the vents guy coming this way. It's just vice versa. And if you're like the B lurking garage, you come all the way here and see what happens, you know? See what they're doing. That's how you essentially try to attack. Like, you try to create opportunities for yourself and for your team when you feel like you can't just join the boys. Makes sense? Bet. I really don't give like a there isn't ever really just a one situation, like a one type answer. Sometimes there is, but most people don't ask those questions. Because the answers that have a concrete answer is usually like intuitive. Need to get me a split VOD. Ooh. You know me, I can coach split very well. I got a couple of students who can vouch that I can coach that map. To be fair, stole that from Woohoojin. Or, well, kinda. Not really. He popularized it, but it really was like, hey, look, is this not working? Is this not working? Try this, you know? It's like, maybe not as revolutionary as you thought, but like, it's good. And then like the answer to this is like, can you stop this? Can you stop this? Now stop this, you know? Yeah, defense is like everyone's bread and butter on this map. It's like so easy because think like if they're really just gonna run the clock and go like here, you're gonna win like 9 times out of 10. If the enemy team does this stuff, it's like, oh boy, okay, we got ourselves a game here, fellas. They know how to attack. Oh god. Typically you don't find that kind of stuff. All right, but to get back on the point, I do have a educational video drop in my Discord. I leave that for people to drop educational videos that they either A, don't really either understand, or B, like, is this really good information for me to integrate into like my own training and my own Valorant journey. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I got one that I couldn't answer correctly. Like immediately. I actually had to watch it 4 times before I kind of understood what they were saying. So I kind of want to break it down live on stream just for clarity's sake. Rush mid to tower works every time. Yes, sir. Always does. Yes, sir. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I'm so glad I opened it in this one. All right. So I'm going to show you. So this is the thumbnail. It's from Noted.
Oh, right, everybody.
I pressed it. Oopsie. Oh well. You guys kind of got to see the thumbnail for half a millisecond. Hopefully you got the gist. So essentially, the thumbnail implies that we're attempting to fix something, right? And it's an updated shooting guide for 2025. Pretty general, pretty understandable. You kind of want to make a shooting guide for people who don't shoot their gun in this game. And so, yeah, no one knew how to shoot in 2024, and this is where we save it. We save it right here. Pretty low watch, about 3K views. I'm a couple of them. Just because I want to see, like, because this guy is actually really good at shooting. He is a really good aimer, and he is a really good player. So I was wondering if his coaching was up to scuff.
So today is gonna be shooting styles. There's many shooting styles, and you're gonna play while using that.
Yeah, and he said so. There's many shooting styles. There are many shooting styles. There are different ways you can take gunfights. That is not an incorrect statement at all. 100%, he is correct. There's many. How many do we learn in this one? From the 4 times I've watched it, only 2. We only get to learn 2. I don't know why there's only 2 of them. If he was like, this is the best shooting style, I first of all could say, okay, you're on your rocker. There's no best shooting style. There is a statistically highly likely shooting style that works for specific ranges versus other shooting styles, but sure. But he throws a very unique shooting style to the mix that I do want to like.
You guys can understand what I mean. So the first one is the 1-2, which is 1-2, like this.
All right, so he says 1-2. Now, I listened to this first because I was at work. I really wasn't gonna give that the light of day immediately because you know what? 1, 2, I get it. It's just like it's just tap moving. You know, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, easy. What he actually means is 1, 1, 2. Because as a music like a singer, it really made me mad because he was like 1, 2, 1, 2, and I'm thinking, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's just 2 tap burst, or like, you know, yeah, it's just 2 tap burst. I was like, okay, I can mess with this, okay, and then as you watch, you'll learn that it isn't 1, 2, it's 1, 1, 2. So, to break this down, to make it as easy as possible. Yeah, it's shooting the 1, rest, 1, 2. Yeah, so it's 1, 1, 2. Yeah. Essentially, what he is saying is to perform a dead zone. Excuse me. Into 2 tap burst. That is the order of operations here. So you dead zone your first bullet and then you tap 2. So as a note, it'd be like you know, that instead of like right. So that's what he meant. That's what he actually means when he says 1, 2. he is literally counting the bullets used in the spray, not the actual just 2 side.
1, 2, 1, 2, 2. This one's precise-ish. Medium range is extremely precise.
So I will say, as this is like the best type of fighting for mid-range engagements. I will say it right now, mid to medium, like long-range engagements. This is like possibly the mathematically, systematically best shooting style you can have. When incorporated, it's super flexible, you're super mobile, you shoot on a dime. It's really, really versatile. It's kind of what we try to teach lower rated players to learn, because it allows like people a lot more flexibility in your gunfights instead of having to commit to these like insta crouch sprays or like shooting without resetting. You do it in between movement, and now you're a fully like fledged Valorant player and you're like shooting people for free.
Long range is
the time signature, does it have a key? I don't know.
so much precise. True.
Maybe
the medium range over here.
I mean, it kind of depends on the gun, yeah? Because I'm thinking... Wait, you're saying key? Oh, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. wait. Phantom is like a 3-4. Vandal standard 4-4. I'm trying to think like on a on the scale. It's like, I mean, probably A minor, C minor. I mean, maybe. That's what I was confused. I was like, how are we trying to like coordinate this? Like musically, I'm trying to think like, of course, it's probably most sound design is. I'm connecting to chat. Well, that's not good. I'm connected to chat. Okay, we're chilling. But most of it's like A minor, yeah? Like gun sound design?
I miss a little bit because the shooting pattern is not specifically like 100% accurate. Okay, so it's different to do like this. This is like a 2-2, but you can see the shooting graphic. It is like both yellow bars, which means that it is correct. With the 1-2 that I'm doing is like fully strafing. So 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
Okay, so really look at this example. and tell me he could do this movement without adding these extra wide variable bullets that are never going to hit. Like, somebody tell me that this is like efficient, like good gunfight technique. Because there's no way that you going that fast is ever allowing yourself to reset. Like, there's no way.
You can do the choo-choo, but you can see the bar over there. It's not super precise, but if you do it quick enough, like this, it's gonna become a little preciser. So 1, 2, super quick.
Dominating.
He shoots so like
Yeah.
fast, man.
And the cool thing is that you're gonna hit some body shots, which gonna make the enemy with you probably. Look at this, that guy is with me because I'm hitting body shots.
There's no way that this is like.
One thing that people don't realize is how strong it is to like.
Yeah, he does 1 bullet tap for dead. Yeah, he dead zones, strafes, does a 2 bullet burst, and then like pops off.
Just body shot someone in this game.
Which I do agree is like the best like play, but he's moving so much
Go like this.
that
The aim
you're
position,
just going to get shot.
like long range like this is not really good, but it's still doable. So this is the 1-2 technique. I truly like using this one because your movement is
What's this guy's rank? Oh, I think he's like Radiant. I think he's a high level player. I not to doubt this guy like as a player. I think he's a really high level player. He's definitely a high level like aimer, and he used to be a CS:GO player. Oh, you. I don't remember. I don't think he ever says. Solo queuing to Radiant. Hey, where are you at? This is a year ago. This is before Tejo was in the game, so you can actually play the game. Does he show his rank ever? Darn. Nope. Surely he like put like if he gets the dub, he puts the rank in. No, he's really good at hiding his rank. I'd have to look otherwise. I'm not gonna bother. Surely he's a high level player based on how he like normally plays or what I've seen. I don't know.
pretty crazy. I prefer the 1-1 and then the 1-2.
A big Radiant logo? Well, he's Radiant unless he's lying.
Medium range. So 1-1 long range, like this.
I'd have to see like full gameplay, but he posts clips. I can't. I don't see VODs.
And once you shoot, you're gonna strafe. So I'm not gonna take my hands out of. You're 50 over.
Thank you for the warning, by the way. I appreciate that.
And you can see the bullets go straight. And the bar is like 100%.
Like what do you mean? Like not to bash the guy, but like how do you translate this? You know, like you dead zone a bullet when you're fully accurate, and then like you shoot 2 bullets because it's 2 tap bursting. Like what do you mean 1-2? Like that seems pretty common knowledge to me. As like. At least in high tier like Valorant lobbies, that seems like the most common shooting pattern. Do I follow it? No, because I'm not good at the game. But is it like one of the best, if not the best? Yeah, absolutely. And so what's killing me is like this.
So, because with the Vandal, when you do the 1-1,
and you're telling me that this is hyper consistent. Like you're telling me that this is hyper consistent. There's no way.
It's really hard to whiff because the Vandal is like a 1-tap gun. If you...
What are we wondering is common knowledge? Dead zoning into 2-tap bullets are the most systematically or statistically strongest way to fight in this game, because it has high like movement like variance. It's super accurate. It's being as mobile as possible while being as accurate as possible. It's really hard to whiff. Your statistical anomaly.
Know how to prop.
You know that theoretically, and that's good enough for me. Like, actually being able to do it is a totally different thing. Totally fine.
We do it. So that's the whole idea behind this technique over here.
You're telling me
So
that
it's
this
like
is the
for long
best?
range, you know? Now, let's say it is medium range.
Okay, medium range. Let's see it.
There's also the 2-2 technique.
No way. The 2-2. Oh yeah, this is the part where it got me. I'm like, the 2-2? The 2-2? Hello? That's just 2-tap bursting, but you're just rapid firing that shit.
Like this, it is way harder to do it, okay? I'm not gonna lie. But once you get the timing of it, you can do it. Like,
It's random. You're moving, you're adding random variants, and you're like, yeah, this will get accurate. We will manage random variants with this shooting method.
you can see that I'm whiffing a little bit from shots.
Yeah,
Some of them go correct, so kind of like this.
I mean, the cool part about it is that it's really hard to kill if you shoot like this. Like, you're moving so much that it's so hard to just like get a fight.
But right now, I'm just want to show you guys the technique. So this one is the 2-2. You can see with the Vandal is extremely hard to get it correct.
It's gonna be harder with the Phantom because like the reset is even longer.
Now there's a 1-1 like this. 1-1.
Yeah, the ones make sense. Ones are just tapping.
With this one, you can kind of like walk at the same time to the side. So I can like do like this and walk to the left over here.
No
You know,
way.
So it's pretty good.
Kills remaining.
The 1-2 is more like a variable of it, which means that you're gonna be able to use in certain situations like medium range. So imagine that you have like a toolbox, right?
Okay. Okay. So let's imagine we have a toolbox. All right. I'll draw us a toolbox. Let's just imagine that there are tools in here.
And the tools that you have depends on the situation that you have in front of it.
Yeah. So let's say that you need to like screw something in. Okay, well, we have a screwdriver. I'm about to draw a wrench like an idiot. Let's say we have like a Phillips flat screwdriver. Okay, well, this is for screwing stuff in. Then we have the wrench. Okay, we have a wrench. And then we need... we probably need some nails, you know? Get a couple nails in there. Get like a hammer, because we need to hammer those nails. And this part of it is good. Why do I think this part of it is good? Because you do need multiple like types of fights for multiple types of ranges. Yeah. So like the system that I've approached is when you're close, like stupidly close, you run and gun. It's systematically correct to run and gun when you're like stupidly close. Let's say you're not as close, but you're pretty close. You can commit to the spray. Like, it's totally good, and it's high conversion rate if you commit to the spray super close. Let's say you have medium to long range fights. That's where you would do like dead zoning and the 2-tap burst. And then let's say you're like super long range, you just want to tap. Like those are like the system, like those are the tools that you need to learn to get more consistency in your gunfights. Because they give you the options that you need. Like, if you only know how to run and gun, you will cry when somebody is 30 meters away. If you only know how to tap, well, if they're breathing down your neck, you're going to die. If you're only shooting one bullet at a time, you're going to lose. And vice versa. Like, if you're super close, you're not going to want to, like, dead zone and 2-tap all the time. That's just not going to get the job done. And so there's a reason why you have to have all of those. There's a balance you have to obtain to win more of your gunfights. Of course, you can take a fight however you want, but if you want to win more of your gunfights and win more of the random situations that Valorant will put you in, you need more tools for your toolbox. So I think this analogy is good, but how he uses the analogy is wrong.
So 1-1. This one I can use the 2-2 because like a close range. this one is long range. So when
What is this mouse grip? So it's hyper extended claw is what he uses. That is essentially you're locked in. Like your entire your entire force is up there. I don't believe his mouse actually has side buttons. Otherwise, I don't think he can do it. Or he doesn't even have them binded. It's just like, nope. Can he reach the scroll wheel? Probably. I don't know.
two, right? This one is closed.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. The scroll wheel's right here. I don't know what this is. No, this is the scroll wheel. What is it? Oh, this is the bind. No, you probably can't reach a scroll wheel. So he's definitely not scrolling to jump or anything. Well, then why do the rebind? Wait, he probably doesn't do crouch things either.
1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2. You can see the close range works pretty well. The 1 2.
Notice how he's dying to people just randomly spraying him when he's zooming on his face.
Because this one I can use the
True.
super tools that you have.
Yeah. No, this is just a big mouse, and no, he's not even remotely close. This is the mouse wheel. He is on the edge of these fucking... He's on the edge of these bitches. Wow. Holy moly. I could not play like that. Wow. That's super extended. This is how extended he is, or like his grip is like this, where it's like super far back. Like in his hand. There's no way that's good. I mean, clearly he's a good aimer. Like in a vacuum. Oh, that's really tough.
So 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. See that? Like the graph is not perfect, but you still can use it. 1 2 1 2.
I mean, you can do this with less bullets. I feel like.
2 2 2. This
like he's showcasing good movement.
I could definitely 2 2 on this one with the CH. 1 2 over here. 2 2 2 2. This one is definitely 2 2, but I could crouch over there because when it's super close to the target. If you
yeah, his
crouch,
movement is just good. Like he's missing so many shots for free. Like
this is like
he can shoot less bullets. It's just his movement is like really hard to hit.
medium to long range.
Like he's extending the fight so much longer because he's just shooting so much.
If you use a tool,
there's no way this is good. I'll practice it though. I will practice it just to like show what's happening.
Like strafing like I'm doing without taking my hands off the keys are gonna just basic that.
Okay, I skipped this part because I recognized that he was just going to talk about like how you should just be moving all the time without taking your hands off the keys. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. That's fine.
Use many pros, at least I think this one consists on like actually stopping, right? So I'm gonna stop and then
yes, this is correct. You see, you stop and you shoot, and the faster this connection is between see, stop, shoot, like the slow, like the faster these lines are, the better you'll fight because it's the most accurate while being the most
you're gonna see the
hard to hit.
Bar is gonna be all yellow in the red, so I'm gonna shoot super quick, but the bar is gonna be yellow, right? So like this. You can see that this is me without stopping, right? And you can see the bar is all over the place. But when you stop, it's like this. You can see it's all yellow, right? So this is the whole, when it's yellow, it means that you're not missing.
Okay. I'll finish this one because it's funny.
It means that you're missing, right? So
okay, so that's a gross misrepresentation of what the shooting graph does. I will say that is a gross, like, yellow does not automatically mean good because even if your shot is accurate, there are still lines where you miss. The all it's showing is whether or not you're shooting while still or shooting while you're moving. It doesn't mean it's an automatic hit because there's even variance within the yellow lines. A smaller line is more accurate than a longer line. Like this shot is more accurate than this shot. because the height includes variance. Like all these shots are to like a 25 degree of variance. And if he starts moving, you'll notice that there's like for a split second, he actually shows it here perfect. There is 3.3 degrees of variance. So one shot was mega accurate, the first bullet, and the other shot was wildly inaccurate, i.e. the second. And that, even if that bar is yellow, it's still like.
See that? There's a few blue over there.
Yeah, it's actually even more noticeable here. Like this shot is more accurate than this shot, despite the fact that they're both yellow, because there's just variance in the game. So I don't know why he's like yellow good, blue bad. Like you have a lot of blue. I sometimes have a lot of blue.
And it's pretty normal to have 1 or 2 blues, like here and there, because the way the game works, like, it's not super precise. Like, even if you're fat enough and you tap the other key to shoot, it's not going to be super precise.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine to have blue.
Is the proof that it's extremely important to counter strafe.
CSGO head alert. CSGO head alert. Okay. Here are my thoughts about counter strafing. If you do it, it doesn't mathematically give you a significant enough advantage for you to justify doing it. However, it does give you a lot of control, or the feeling of control and intentionality when you shoot, which is sometimes more important than like the mathematics. So if you do it for that reason, you're chilling. If you think you're doing it because you have to, no, it's not. You letting go of the key is just as good as like trying to learn an entire unique counter like strike skill. Like you don't have to.
People say, oh, counter strike don't matter. This is the definitive proof that
it's not the definitive proof. It's just it's different. It's different. You can stop. You can just stop and shoot. You unlearned counter strafing because you thought it was worse. So there was this huge discourse that it's one's better than the other, one's worse than the other. And we found that mathematically it's not better. So you don't have to do it. But if you've learned it, go for it. Like the degree of variance is some super low percentage of improvement, like something like 0.3%, which won't impact 99.9% of humanity. And actually, I'm gonna go one step further. I think it wouldn't impact 100% of humanity, because I don't even think there's a freak of nature that can like squeeze this amount of percent of seconds into how much it improves.
For example, if I move and shoot, it's gonna be blue, right? As you can see in the graph. But if I move and tap the other side, it's yellow, right?
Because you're shooting within your variance. Because you're very intentionally shooting within your variance. Make it make sense, man.
Let it go and shoot is yellowish.
So, okay, here is the counter argument to that. Here is the counter argument to that. Let's say I'm in the practice range. Counter argument to stopping and shooting, because he's like, well, if you just stop and stop it, like you strafe, you stop and you shoot, there's no way. That's way too slow. I'm going to be unshootable, right? It's not good enough. It's not gonna work. It can't be. It can't be. It physically can't be. That's me stopping and shooting. Oh, but maybe that's only for close range. Now we're all stop and shooting. Now this is counter strafing. And let's say, you know, maybe it's because you're faster and you're counter strafing, and that's good. Well, let's say I want to do it faster without. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. You're not going to squeeze if you're good at counter strafing. And by the way, when he says counter strafing, this right here, dead zoning. Like you're swinging and you're changing direction, dead zoning a bullet. All that is. If you're good at counter strafing, go for it. Like, as of all, I'm not, and I'd have to practice it. But if you don't, it's fine. You don't have to do it. It's not important. But for him, who's played CSGO for however many years, it's perfect. It's like the fighting style.
Yellowish and blue. I'm not really focusing on the target right now. I'm just showing you the graphic. So pay attention to the graphic. Look, this is me like fully counter strafing when I'm stopping. Now this is me not counter strafing at all.
Yeah, you're just shooting while you're moving.
I'm just letting the key go and
yeah, he dips his crosshair. That's a very counter strike type thing.
It does make you more accurate. So what is counter strafe? Just at the end of your movement, you're gonna tap the opposite key.
Guess what? That's dead zoning.
Pretty much. That way it goes yellow. So movements, tap the opposite key, and then you shoot. So kind of like this. And then once you get the...
Now, I will lament if he's like, this is dead zoning or like counter strafing, you need to do it. And he's like showing like... showing stuff like that where he has to go fast and in between these like sets, like totally fine. But he's showing normal didn't like swings, like normal strafes.
Faster, so you're gonna be able to do this, like 1-2s and the 2-2s, 1-2, 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2, 2-2, like
So yeah,
dancing
like
ballerinas, you know, everything. You got to do everything.
Like once you understand it, you're gonna be able to use it for so many things, you know. You don't want to have only one.
Yeah, super narrow strafes aren't even good. Like they are situationally good if you need to throw off an opposing player's crosshair like super like crazily. And so like what's actually good about like super narrow strafes is it throws off their crosshair just enough for you to punish faster than they can. Which is totally fine. It happens. It's actually sometimes even better. But most of the time, wider strafes, so think of it this way, wider strafes are more predictable, but they're stronger because they throw off your position a lot better. And these normal strafes are unpredictable because their variance can be deep. But if you do just like this, like if you just rapidly tap, you're not moving. But if you do stuff like this, where you're kind of like strafing, like right, left, you're kind of moving just enough. This stuff doesn't do anything. This kind of. And then this more so. And then if you wide sway, that's just like an easy shot. Unless they're like not expecting it.
Shooting style, you want to have many, right? So
you want to have many shooting styles, by the way. Many. What has he defined as a shooting style? 1-2s and 2-2s. Those are your two shooting styles. Do you spray ever? As a matter of fact, let's go back. Let's actually look at his like go to Radiant. How about W key? Okay, I'm not gonna endorse just W keying. I'm not gonna stop you. But I'm not gonna endorse it. Okay, stop. Show me clips. Show me your fights. Okay, this won't spray. This won't spray. This won't spray. He gets owned for 4 rounds here. Does he ever spray? 2 tap. Commits to a spray. He would have committed to a spray there. Get owned. Welcome to Radiant. 1-2. 1-2. I don't endorse trying to play like Paper Rex though. Wait, how many bullets was that? Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's actually count how many bullets this is. Because if this is more than 2, he's not even fighting on his own belief system. That was 3 bullets. That's a spray. Almost. Not quite. But Paper Rex? Again, I don't endorse playing like Paper Rex. Thought 4? That looks like 4. I'm just miscounting because I'm a fraud. He ends with 11. He started with 15. Yeah, it was 4. Yeah, so 4. You think that's not 2-2? Okay. I've recommended Gene VODs to players to learn Raze. I don't recommend people... That is 2-2. You're right. So that is 2-2. Okay. We got 4. That's 2-2. So I would not recommend doing them as a team. Like... As like the organization, I wouldn't recommend trying to play like Paper Rex because they're super unique. But the individual players I'm down for. If you say I want to play like Jing or I want to play like Forsaken or I want to play like something, say no more. You're in. I'm down. If he shoots any number, you can say that's 1 + 2 + 2. True. I want to see him commit to a spray, like ever.
I kind of kill and I almost died, but I didn't die, so that was good.
He's super aggressive. 1. That's a dead zone. What a bad fight. He went 1-1-1-1. So that wasn't even 1-2-1-2. That was 1-1-1. He just tapped here. 1-1-1-1. Yeah, that was just taps. That is 4 bullets, but he didn't do the 2-2. He didn't even do 1-2-2. He just did 1-1-1-1.
Oh, headshot, dude. That first headshot was so clean. So gonna spot for me. I'm gonna try to go with...
Can you do predictions? Yeah, I can.
Flashbang and try to kill.
Yeah, he has no VODs. That's why I was like, he doesn't leave his VODs up, man. I hate when players do that. Tap. Dang, good shooting. I mean, that's just, he has a ghost, whatever. And he has a sheriff. He plays ghost sheriff. Yep, long range. Oh, it gets clapped. All good.
Let me try to win this run first with the girl.
It's taps. He's playing guardian. What? 2-2.
Dude, I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah. 1-1-1.
Yo, from an eco round to... Yo, let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'm feeling crispy. Yo, that Viper mid must be like, what the hell? What happened? Because we didn't win mid a single round. So he was like chilling, you know, he was just helping A. And all of a sudden I'm there. Bro, we gotta abuse mid more.
I mean, good call, yeah. 1-1-1. Was that 2? I don't know if that's 2. I don't know if that's 2-2.
I know this ring is right over here.
Oh my... Are you telling me that fight is better than if you just sprayed him down? Like, am I crazy?
I know this ring is right over here.
1-1-1-1. Yeah, that was 4 ones. That is a Paper Rex spray just thrown haphazardly. You're telling me that that's better? Okay, honestly, he's low bullets. Maybe it is better. Like if you're low weapon like ammo count and you notice that, I'm down to like tap or like burst. Yeah, isn't it fun? I'm fine to not spray there either. Oh. Man, good peaks.
The choose that peak, baby. That's a boy.
I mean, good.
Walking like this and you peek like this, you're literally a Rari on their screen.
I mean, it's a free fight.
Extremely good. Let's go.
Is that not a spray? Wait a minute. No, that you cannot tell me that you don't even spray. Is that not a spray? By definition, that was 5 bullets into the wall. No way. Dude, no way that's not a spray. You can't tell me that was like a really fast 2-2. That was a 1. Yeah, that was a 1. That was a 1-5. He didn't even. No. You can't tell me that was a 1 into 5. That boy immediately started spraying. There's no way. Was there a dead zone here? No way. Maybe actually. No, that's a spray because there's no pause. There's no pause. He just immediately sprayed. No way. How many bullets was that?
Good. Let's go.
No way. He had 22. What's he end with? Ends with 16. 6 bullets.
Good round. 14-13. Let's finish.
Never. I don't think spraying there is fine, especially at that range. Okay, 2-1 or 1-2. Get owned.
If you guys enjoyed this videos, much love. Don't forget to drop a like.
Yeah, never is crazy though. Like so for someone to say like you need more tools in your tool bag to show 2 types of shooting is wild to me.
This one is one where I don't let the key go. I just press the opposite key and then I click like this.
No, you don't. Embarrassing.
There's 1, 2, 2. Like,
That was
this
just a
is
spray
so
on that
fun
ISO.
because you keep moving, you know. And people don't really talk about this because if you know, you're not gonna try to teach someone because it's actually a cool thing and it's like an advantage, quote unquote. And everyone that has an advantage, they're not gonna be like, hey, let me teach you this advantage that I know. It's not gonna be this way. People are jealous of each other, so that's why I'm teaching.
Oh yeah, this is secret strategies, guys. This is a secret strategy that no one's gonna teach you because why would they teach you? They want to be the best themselves. Come on now. Please, what? No, I am the gracious God that'll bestow upon you the knowledge that no one else is talking about. Why?
This to you guys. There's many other things we're gonna talk about. This is just one of them. But yeah, you guys understand what I meant.
All right, anywho, so for the individual that dropped that into the Discord, that's what I think about that video. There's a lot of good parts and a lot of bad parts. But to throw benefit of the doubt, I'm going to attempt to play a couple death matches with that in mind. Just to see if I can actually perform it in a way that is viable.
Match found.
All right, tall chest. Sunset, say no more. Yeah, just make sure 50% of my shots are fully inaccurate. True, dude, true. I got it. I gotta also use the Vandal just so I get a more realistic experience. I don't want to cheat with the Phantom, you know? All right. So we're gonna make sure that we're doing 2-2. I gotta be counter strafing. Okay, close range we do 2-2. And then far we do 1 tap into 2. We don't care about like pre-aims or stuff like that. I'm just trying to get 1-2. Okay. That KJ has been running my clock so far. Oh, fight detected. All good. Dude, I don't know. There you go. I mean, maybe I'm just like that. No, it's definitely the, it's a strategy. No, this is it's the shooting style. It's the best shooting style on the planet.
We show up now. We live later.
I'm trying to make sure it's actually 2-2 and not like 3-2 or something stupid like that. Okay, 2-2. Oof. No, that guy's cheating. He shouldn't be able to kill me there. That guy's also cheating. I should be moving too fast for him.
Too bad.
That guy's cheating. See, now that guy's a worthy opponent. That guy has cooked me. It cooked my keister alive every time. What? No, of course not, Braven. What? So long range fights, we do 1-2. No, just hit your first shot. Check W. It's so easy. That guy's cheating. He shouldn't have been able to kill me. What? What? I'm trying to take the fights like him too. Let me know if this like becomes non.
You're done.
Oh, I think I got a hang of it now. Oh. Oh, I think I got a hang of it. Am I finally going to be a Radiant player? Ah, man. That guy's cheating. That guy's just bad.
Yep. There's that.
The full yellow.
Got 3.
Illegal.
4.
The blue is bad? No, 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 no. Come on. A little blue. You gotta expect a little blue, you know? That guy's role-playing as being, like, stuck crouching forever. Like, he's role-playing being in a deadlock. Grabbing that. No. I gotta shoot faster. I'm still not doing, like, the fast, like, strafes.
10 kills remaining.
I'm trolling a bit. It's gotta be, like, hyper, like, fast strafes. And then he gets his. True. I'm not paying any attention. Hold on a minute. Dang. Nah, I'm still too slow. I gotta shoot faster. Hold on.
Dominating.
Too slow.
Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not so bad. I see the merit. Yeah. I had to shoot the wall.
Dominating.
God forbid we learn how to take fights just in a beneficial way, man.
Next. Yep.
One kill remaining.
Accuracy doesn't matter.
There's that.
Said me.
All right.
I mean,
Let's run it
hey.
again.
That's not bad. First try? 36 to 22? A lot more successes than like non-successes? Hey. No. Come on now. It can't just be full first bullet accuracy. There's no way. There's no way that optimizing first bullet is better than like having more streamlined fights. Hold on, let me pull it back up.
Match found.
Let me see it one more time. Whoopsie, not the right one. Yeah, hold on.
All right, everybody. So this is the 1-2 technique.
No one, show me your tutus.
One. With this one, you can kind of
Death match.
to the same
Warm up.
side.
Oh yeah, you're always moving. I almost forgot that you're always moving. Hold on a sec. I totally forgot that you're always supposed to be moving. Hold on a minute.
I'm over them.
All right, you always have to be moving though.
Fight.
Quick feet. Quick.
And then if you get the one, if you get farther, you have to do one tap. Like super long range. Get owned me. Did I? Sure did.
Found the spot.
Dang.
Got one.
Okay. Jacob Tutu is Canadian. Oh, I have no idea who that is. You're right.
Bye-bye. Heads up.
Dang. Nope, that's too accurate. I'm too fast. I'm too slow. I have to shoot faster. Idiot. Didn't you see that I learned from Noted? Man. This Raze is just like trying to hold me. Doesn't he understand I'm trying to practice my shooting and moving at the same time? Big drama about Tim Hortons changing their coffee. Ew.
Smart move. Nice try. Get lost.
Yeah, why practice doing any movement separately when you can just do them together? Check W.
That's 3.
Okay, unironically, I'm cooking
10
though.
kills remaining.
Go away.
Five kills remaining.
Back off.
Holy moly.
What?
One kill remaining.
Oh yeah.
Next time, they're dead.
See you. Oh, come on. I have to be cooking. People are still complaining about it. I did hear that they changed it to like the McDonald's, like they like McDonald's and Tim Hortons switch coffee, and it's just like, wow. The point of his video is to shoot faster. There's no way. There's no way that it. Yeah, you're right. I gotta shoot faster. Hold on. One more. Yeah, keep going. Because I learned that like apparently you're supposed to go to McDonald's for the coffee now in Canada because it's like supposedly significantly better. I'm skipping TFT practice for this. I don't care.
Match found.
Wish McDonald's here had better coffee. True. I don't eat McDonald's enough to justify me wanting to get their coffee. I also hate coffee, so that's already an L. Every time I head up to Canada, by the way, I always get coffee, and I hate it every time. Even the iced coffee is just like,
Death match.
You're right.
Warm up.
You gotta move quick. You gotta move quick. You gotta move quick. You can't let go of the keys. You can't let go of the keys. Faster, 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 faster. Quickly, 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 quickly. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Ondale, ondale. You gotta shoot faster. Come on. Get me out of here! Where the fuck are all the people? Get in there so I can shoot you fast. Bang!
Dominating.
Oh god.
Rampage.
Damn. I haven't heard Rampage in a while. See, eventually they die. Eventually they die. Come on. Come on.
My priority is
I just have to live longer than them. Simple. It's easy, dude.
kill them.
If you don't shoot like this, you're a fraud. Man, I hate that people in the warm-up still take it seriously, and I'm just, like, slapping. And then, like, the second, like, they actually get into the deathmatch and stakes matter, it's just like... Now they can shoot? Really? Now they can shoot? What the... You want the smoke? Sure. I'm pretty sure he's right side. I'm pretty sure I don't... Would spraying there be better? Absolutely. Do I care? No. Dang. Better. Better. Why add variance in your fight when you can take the same fight every time? Good God. You'll notice when people actually know how to shoot their gun, I die instantly. Idiot.
Four down.
You fool! You stop moving. Clearly a miscalculation. God damn it. Clearly a miscalculation. Watch me win this fucking deathmatch. I'm trying my hardest to emulate this as much as possible too. Three people disconnected? Come on, man. You gotta aim like this in my next rank game? Absolutely. I mean, the aim doesn't change. It's a shooting style. Are you telling me that that shooting style is like the best? Actually, I'll fight you, main. I don't care. Square up, pussy.
They're dead.
You never let go of the keys. That's the secret, Cap. That's the secret to always winning. God damn it. I should be impossible to die. Like, I should never die ever in the history of ever. Bang. Easy. Bang. Easy. Bang. Do I need to do that little dip thing too? Bang. Medium close range. Only when I miss, I gotta dip. You're right. You're right. Yeah, if you dodge a wrench, you can dodge a bullet. God, there's like nobody in this deathmatch. Yeah, dummy. You didn't realize my trap card. I'll fight you. I don't care. Does this mean I aim bad if I can't win with his style? Like, surely his style is just the best. Yeah, you idiot. Come on. No! What? Come on. Okay, maybe my aim sucks. Maybe I gotta book an aim lab session.
Remaining.
Damn it, this guy's good. Come on, you shouldn't have actually good players in your death matches. That's not fair. I mean, I'll turn around and fight you. I don't care. Nah, never mind. This guy is shit. Damn it. No, wait, I'm trying to fight like... I'm trying to fight for real. Hold on a minute. I can't fight like that.
Get out of my
Bang.
way.
Yeah, you dummy. Ah, nah. You stupid fool. You didn't realize. You didn't realize that I'm training in the art of noted. I'm the best player. Somebody run at me. Whatever. You dummy. Never crouch against me.
5 kills remaining.
I am perpetually in motion. I am like a brick wall. Gold T at a pro turn up? Yeah. You dummy! You don't know how to do this style. You're not like me, Sky. You can't copy me. You better go back to spraying and praying like you used to. Stupid. Oh. Who'd have thunk that I am like the best player in this game?
1 kill remaining.
1 left. You were only in my way.
What more needs to be said? This works. It has to. It systematically works. There's no way that this doesn't work. Yeah, I don't need to think. That clip is infamous because he was absolutely like, he wasn't thinking, but his intuition is so good that it's just like, you don't need to think, idiot. Just play the game and then make decisions based off that. And like his decisions aren't automatic. But like his ability to like do everything else was. It's just like,
Match
what are you talking about? You won the game? Congratulations. Good work. I'm over here trialing. All right, now this one I'm going to do in my normal shooting like philosophy. Like I'm going to run and gun if they're close. I'm going to crouch spray if they're relatively close. One like a dead shot into burst spray if they're medium range, and I'm going to tap if they're far.
Deathmatch.
I'm going to use the Vandal. This is me intentionally doing everything I can in my power to make this work. All right. Nice. Almost green rake? Yeah. Oof. Ooh, wow. No, never mind. Noted would have beat me there. Damn it. Yeah, I remember when it said it didn't exist. It was like diamond and then immortal. And you're like, all right. Darn you.
Shoot the bad guys. How's
That,
for a
that looks
plan?
pretty promising.
Fight!
Safety's off.
Oh, you got sunset? Oh, huge. Damn. They can shoot me well.
Enemy down. Sorry, kid.
Damn. Love this map. Yeah, good luck, good luck. Man, what is this try-ass fucking deathmatch?
Fire's out.
Yeah, Fracture's out. I love Fracture, man. There's no one else likes Fracture.
Out of here.
Fracture, Pearl, Fracture. Yes, sir. Is everyone just leaving death matches? What is this? What in tarnation?
That's 3. And who trained you?
You want bind back? I'm really bad at bind, but I'll play it. Man, this guy's pre-firing. Piece of shit. Go to jail. Holy. What happened here?
Down and out.
Bro wanted me so bad.
Hot shot. Gunner.
10 kills remaining.
Neon so good on Sunset? Yeah.
Down you go.
Ah, bad. Damn.
See ya. That's 3.
5 kills remaining.
Yeah, like really unfortunate that everyone in this lobby can shoot just as well. Like in the other lobby, they were kind of trolling. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bruh.
1 kill remaining.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah.
I'll win the next one.
Darn. I don't know. Yeah, no one's just playing DMs anymore, man. Feels so bad. Whatever. Wait, look at these. I mean, I should do more DMs. TFT, I'm stuck in plat because the meta is unfavorable to me right now. Actually, that's a fib. I just suck. I'm turbo blasting. Oh, there's always a meta in TFT. Currently, it's street. The street thugs. Or street demons, that's the thing. Like street demon brand, there's Vexatech. It's like Exotech, street demon. And then it's just like a bunch of, let me see. There's like a bunch of meta comps right now. Hold on. I got you though. Yeah, right now the strongest things are like the Street Demon Strategist build, the Exotech Vex build, and then there's the reroll for it is the I'm blanking on the Nord. Syndicate reroll, but you reroll Twisted Fate. Thought it was 70% luck and 30% owning a build. You should know you actually need to know your angle because there's a lot of resources given to you. Like it's an excruciating amount of resources. Like there's more gold, there's more items, there's better odds now for like units. It's to the point where you know your angle in the game pretty damn early. And you can't really play flex anymore, which is kind of sad. And it's to the point where it's optimized to where you can just, the strongest build is all like 9 cost. Like you have to go level 9. Like all your boards end level 9 and they all end level 9 really easily because it's easier to level up to. So it's been an absolute mess. I will say the patch has been really bad. Or not bad. I'm not a big like, oh, the patch is awful type thing because it's still playable, but it's like, it's not something I'm really good at. I'm really good at flexing. That's like where I spent all my skill point trees. Like I eco really well and then I can flex really nicely. But I do not do either of those. I don't do like find comp, play comp really well. Like I suck with that. But anyway, that's it. I have to go eat dinner. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you still are, I'm going to keep grinding that technique off stream. And I will catch you all Wednesday. See you Wednesday. Have a good night. Bye-bye.